싶은 세계로 Kauffie, Kauffie Company, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. It's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Kauffie,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. It is the Kauffie Company. Sorry we're late, everyone. We've had loads of visitors this morning, so we had a late lunch. We've just had our fish and chips, except we didn't have fish. We had a sausage and chips. Absolutely banging. Big up the Broadway Fish House. And we're joined for another show. We're slightly late today, but the vibes are still the same. We've got Mr. Ahi, Brian. And speaking of Brian, before we start the show, we just want to say the world lost a legend of music yesterday. The Beach Boys was, for a lot of my life, the soundtrack of my life. Whenever you walked into a coffee shop, from the months of April through to October, with me managing it, the only music you would ever hear is the Beach Boys. I absolutely loved them. So news of Brian Wilson's passing is a deeply sad one. May he rest in peace. And we're going to have some good vibrations today. Anyone that can say their favourite Beach Boys song, I don't know. You must not. Everyone's listened to the Beach Boys. It's one of the most legendary groups of all time, and it's really sad, isn't it? In a way,
I always say when someone like this passes away, I wouldn't say I can't confess to being as big a fan as you, or even a massive fan of this. Didn't really listen to their music, but my parents certainly did.
Yeah. My
parents certainly did. So around the house, I always used to hear it, but I wouldn't go as far as to say anywhere near the fandom that you have for them. But they are an incredible band,
absolutely legendary group.
100%, 100%.
Legendary group. So we're going to have some good vibrations today. I do want to apologise for my chat yesterday. That got too spicy yesterday. I don't want that. Although we may have differing opinions, I want to keep this chat as chill and as cool as possible. So let's just bring the temperature down. We've all got our own opinions. Let's all have a good time. That's what the place of chill is about. Yes, we will speak about football now, because at the end of the time, I'm going to be open and honest about it, Ahi. When I was speaking about games and stuff, I'd have 10 viewers. Now I'm speaking about football, I have 100 viewers. That is just the way that YouTube works. I'm not going to be one of those people that says, oh, I'm doing me. No, I'm doing it because I need the coffee company to make some money. That is the idea of going into business. And people say, capitalist pig, capitalist pig. Yes, I want my small business to do well and hopefully be able to pay me.
Ben, do you know what, mate? It's your channel that you create.
Oh, hell yeah.
You can talk about whatever you want, whenever you want. And obviously, at heart, you are a Tottenham Hotspur fan. And when big news is happening in Tottenham, you will speak Tottenham. And also, when the people in the chat are asking you Tottenham Hotspur questions, you're not going to say, well, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to talk about something else. It's the way that it works. And you have every right to talk about whatever you want on your channel.
Indeed. Indeed. But without further ado, let's see who's in the house to take us through the show. I will make myself after I've drunk my Coke, because I've had my chips, so I'm going to drink my Coke. I don't care. I'm going to drink it, then I'm going to have it. We're doing different today, but let's see who's in the house. We got Naya who's in the house. Good to see you, miss. Hopefully you're well. Great to see you in the house. We've got Blockbuster Movie and Games. That's obviously Ringketic. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you, buddy. Hello. Good to see you, homie. Hopefully
I hope people watched this video yesterday. I hope people watched the video that I dropped the link in for and watched Leo's video, because, like I said, it is one of the best videos I've seen recently, bar none. It's brilliant.
Indeed. And of course, remember, he is a European champion. And of course, he is a YouTube member as well. Drew Lala is in the house. European champion, YouTube member. Jacob's in the house. European champion, YouTube member. Stu Boy, good to see you, buddy. European champion, YouTube member. Psy Dancer, European champion, YouTube member. Potato Stew, European champion, Ian Ferguson, European champion, YouTube member. Swifty's in the house. Good to see her. Good to see her. The number one Agenbar in the world, YouTube member. And of course, number one Agenbar, European champion. European champion. Daniel 90, European champion. Kuva. Good to see you, buddy. European champion. We're glitching.
No, that's what Mickey's just saying something that my screen is flickering on my side, but I see that on your side. You've just flicked again. So I don't know if it's... Yeah,
I think it's a StreamYard issue. It must be a StreamYard issue.
Must be.
Surfing UA. Good to see you, Kudos. European champion. Good to see you. God only knows. That's one of my favourites. We got Phil P. Woo! Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you are well. Hopefully you're well. European champion. The Daigle is a Frank. They keep jumping out.
A raging total and utter one. A complete total and utter franker is what I am, and guilty as charged.
Both have been.
I think it's StreamYard.
Well, let's keep going. The Daigle is a Franker. We have my lovely Mickey's in the house. Good to see you. And remember, she doesn't start arguments, but she sure as hell finishes them. So you're not going to give my other half the universal message, are you?
Who's your other half?
Mickey.
Bob. Brian?
No. We have Fiona's in the house, European champion. Good to see her. Good to see her. It's Cooper. Philly. Oh, it's Philly. We got Rain Man. Good to see you, Rain Man. Hopefully, did I? Let's. Both have been flickering. Looks like the whole Franker crew. We are indeed. Ben versus Brian. I'm going to have to see this. Talk for a second, Brian, whilst I open the stream.
Okay, you go on the stream. I'll carry on going through the. I'll keep going through the list. So, Danji, big up to you, buddy. Big up to you. We've got Mike Zappa in it as well. Big up, Mike. I was trying to relocate my seat, but website is playing up. Yours just flicked on my side. Anyone else trying? Then we've got Kate and Jim. Big up, Benji. We have got Leo.
Thank you to Auntie Kate for the raid, by the way. Thank you to Auntie Kate for the raid.
Then really we have got not flicking or glitching at my end, but I might not even notice. We've got big up to you, brother. The loss of Brian Wilson is the American musical equivalent of one of the Beatles passing would be for us. Yeah, so a very good way of putting it. What else have we got? Who has watched more movies, Brian? I have. Hey, I was just wondering where mine was. I was like, huh? I was like, am I? But big up to you and Jim. I hope you are both okay and all good and well.
And I'm teething tabs about.
I don't know what. Let me come out, refresh, and come back in. See if that clears it for me, and then we can try a view. We'll do some testing. I'm back in a sec.
Yeah, big up to all the European champion homies. Yeah, absolutely. Big up to all the European champion homies. I want to see if it. I'm watching the stream now. I'm watching it. Does it work? It's not doing it. StreamYard's end. Ooh.
Right. Let's see if it works now. Let's see if I flick or I see you flick.
No, it's still doing it.
Not on my end. So far.
Not on the
Oh, it just has. You've just flicked.
Can't fix it. I'm going to leave and come back, Brian.
You're going to leave and come back.
Let's do it.
I didn't see this show going this way. We're doing magic acts, disappearing and reappearing. You go for it. Right, it is down to me, people. I do apologise for this, guys. It looks like this could be a StreamYard thing. Kay and Jim, did you? I don't know which one of you is in the chat. Did you have this issue when you were streaming just now, where StreamYard was flicking in and out? Let me know or let us know, because it's quite frustrating.
Flicking how whack-a-mole. Oh no, you just did it on my end.
And you just did it on my end. I'm starting to. Nope. The perfect matches one was perfect.
Just as it should be. Just as it
We're
should
being
be.
censored. We're being censored.
We're being censored.
What is this all about? What is this all
StreamYard.
about? Why is it happening to us?
Why always me?
Exactly.
Why always me is back.
Exactly.
You just did it again. You just did it again.
And you just so did you. So I think when you're flicking for me, I'm flicking for you. This is I never thought in my life I'll be saying these sentences.
Vindaloo, WSL CL European champion. Just saying. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Good to see you. Come on, you Purs. And of course,
Big up.
European champion. Flicker bingo, full house indeed.
There's been some entries. By the way, tomorrow on the dual stream, there will be an update on this week's Spurs buzzword transfer bingo. I will say to Marios as well, who's asking for streaming tonight, we were going to stream the first episode of Frank or Not to Frank yesterday, but with no announcement. We want to deep dive into what he says in his first interview and first everything in Spurs colours. So we decided to do it today. But again, there is no official announcement today and it's pulled off till Friday. It will be done on Friday. And then if that happens, I will do a fan show on Saturday for the everyone to come on. I'll put the link in StreamYard. Everyone can come on and speak all things Frank. But the time of the show, 11 p.m. UK time, 6 p.m. Eastern, will only be on the day that Frank is announced.
This is intolerable.
It is.
This is intolerable. We're just going to have to try and get through it.
I hope they heard everything I was saying. Marius, if you heard everything I was saying, just let me know.
He's gone. It's making my eyes go funny. Indeed.
I don't know why this is happening.
I want that interview so bad. To Frank or not to Frank? That is the question. It's one for me. Yep, it is.
Okay. So also, just if anyone's checking other sites, We Are Tottenham TV, if you check that, they do not use StreamYard unless they're at home. So
I hear Brian. I can't hear Brian at all.
What is going on?
I think we've made it worse by leaving and coming back. I think we've made it worse.
What is going on?
You're just
he said he's joking. He said he's joking.
You say you're joking, then you got plugged out.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on today. Today is just a mad day.
We've got Spotlight on Spurs. We've got
Big up Luke. Here.
Absolutely excellent debut on the Spurs talk show yesterday.
Luke is brilliant. Luke is brilliant. Everyone should go and like and subscribe to Luke. I've got a lot of time for him.
He was excellent on the Sean's show yesterday. Absolutely brilliant addition to the community. Really like listening to him.
Same.
Might not have him on a lot of things, but he's a really good talker, and but we got Oliver. Good to see you, Oliver. European champion. Don't forget that. Marios, Europe champion. We got Jesse's in the house. Good to see our lovely Jesse. Of course, champion of England and champion of the championship. Good to see you, Jesse. YouTube member as well. Everything is fun, guys. Good to see you, Nick. Hopefully you're well. Try disabling hardware and coding on. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, Kudos just said a load of stuff in English that I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know how to do that. Sorry, everyone. Sorry to anyone that's going to get a migraine today. Just joking. Tell Will to stop flipping the switch on and off. Yeah, it's all your fault.
I know. It's because you've gone.
Your fault.
It's because you've gone late. You've messed up the feng shui of the show.
Don't you put your middle finger up at Mickey?
This is insane. Ever in the 5 years been using StreamYard ever had this issue? Ever?
Be a homie, not a Gene Wilder, Frankenstein, It's Alive memes, indeed. Absolutely. Audio is the audio fine? It's just the screens.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. At least people can hear us. Good to see you, Shemtang. Good to see you, buddy. Mr. Ben Giovanni. Hopefully you're well.
And if I'm right, very
today.
quickly, if I'm right, I think I saw in another chat, I think very, very recently over the last few days, Shem, was it your birthday? I think it was. So I'm going to wish you a happy birthday, a belated one. And as I say
Don't
that,
start the birthday trend again. Everyone's going to say it's your birthday again.
Well, thankfully, James Flower or Matty aren't here. Mate,
Here's Bobby K. Here's Bobby K. Good to see you, Bobby. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. YouTube member and, of course, European champion.
We had a curry in his honour.
We had a curry in his honour. He had a curry in Bobby K's honour.
Ian is a great listener. Morton Barley, Ian is a phenomenal listener. Ian is his knowledge and how long he's been going for.
No, you are not. No, you are not. When this man beside me was not you, Brian, was cheering for Thomas before we even knew who you were, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Get in line. Get in line. Sorry. And a universal greeting to you, sir. So I'm just going to give you a middle finger for Mickey.
Well, you know that picture of the manager.
You want
N14,
N14,
N17 massive.
N14 could be the internet or update your. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, but you say the internet, kudos. If it's happening to me in Toronto, I've just said something. Bobby K has just used that as gold dust, and Ben is in London.
Yeah,
that's a bit coincidental for it to be both our internets.
Yeah, you're on holiday. Big up, Will, the Curry King. You are officially now known as the Curry King.
Okay, so this is it. I've just Rinketic. You're already out of the game. Even if you studied him last year, I was wanting him before Ange Postecoglou was even hired.
Yeah.
So I sink your battleship and raise you another year.
That's like, yeah. You're disappearing more times than our defence last year. Good morning to you, Bobby, sir. Brian's in Toronto.
There you go. I knew it. Oh, Bobby, I need to I'm going to send you up. I'll get a message after that. I need to talk to you about the.
You might need to leave and come back again, Aki. It's getting worse.
I know what it is.
Yeah, but then it's getting worse for me on your side.
It is.
So it's both of us.
Should we just leave? Just leave and just leave a blank screen.
And then come back. Right, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to restart my whole computer and come back.
All right.
So I'll be gone a few minutes.
Do anything because I was flickering.
Well, at least we can say we tried. No?
Are there any Thunderbirds fans?
Baby, but for now, bye. Leave you out. Frank.
Liquid Alsterine. Commonly used in dog food.
Saying happy birthday to our greatest goalkeeper for our club, Big Pat Jennings. Yes, indeed. 80. He's 80 this year.
You'd think he's older.
Paul Clark, good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. European champion. Steve on the other side. Blame Levy. Yes, we are. Is it still doing it? Is it still doing it? Is it still doing it? I've not seen it since Brian has left. Oh, no. Yeah, no, it did it. It just did it. Yeah, it's a StreamYard issue. It is a StreamYard issue. Something is broken. Something is the flicking. I know. Does he even come back? Yes, it is. It is. It is happening. It is. I'm just going to... Oh, now I'm getting an internet worry. Maybe. It's a good idea, kudos. That's a good... Do I have one that isn't a picture? There we go.
What, the background?
No, we've got the brewing bullets. We'll go America. We'll go America. We love
gasoline forever.
Gasoline forever.
He says as he gets into his Tesla.
Yes.
Which I've concluded is giving me my back problems. Elon, your seats aren't good enough.
The cherry blossom one. Had 60 candles on my cake yesterday. Now looking for a new place to live because everything burnt down to the ground. Oh no.
Why?
Oh no. Have a great day going to the party. Get that off the. We love the States. I need to get a Canada one. Let me make a Canada one quickly.
What the hell have I walked into?
We are now in America.
We are. We're in Bobby K's country. I can finally get back at him.
Bobby K is. Oh no. See, look, now I'm getting the connection is unstable thing.
I've restarted mine and you haven't flicked at all.
I'm gonna leave in a sec. I'm gonna leave.
I'm going to take over. I am now in charge.
Oh no, that's a thing as well. That's a thing. Let me
Mate,
make.
I will say the flicking has stopped.
Ben is American now. I am indeed American. America, yes, America.
He's scared of the. You said Broadway. Ben's on Broadway.
I am. I'm on Broadway.
Mate, is the flicking stopped for everyone? Because it has stopped for me. And it's either I restarted my computer and
No,
it's sorted
it's
out
not.
your room, or
It's not StreamYard. It's a StreamYard problem.
but mate, nothing is flicking. Okay, well now it's absolutely fine.
Don't jinx it,
Right.
Brian.
Well, it looks like I had.
No.
Oh, no, we flicked them.
Flicked then.
It's Levy.
Mate,
Levy's in charge.
America, come for whatever, stay for who the hell knows. Disneyland. Disneyland. I've got a. Can we do something? There's nothing we can do about it, guys. There's nothing we can do about it. The only thing we can do is laugh. The only thing we can do is laugh, and hopefully StreamYard fixes it. I'm gonna make your designs. Have I got an America background? Where is it?
yeah, this
Here we
freaks
go.
me out. This America background. I must have missed the
Right, I'm
relevance.
making another one.
No, you can make whatever you want. It's we're going around the world. Is that what we're going to do? Every stream we'll just have a different background country.
All our songs from England. Y'all stole the land for us. Good trade, don't you think? Indeed. Indeed. Here we go.
Judas has been like IT support in the virtual chat. Big up, Ellie, darling. Oh, she sent me a message. I haven't got back to her. I've been terribly responding. I'll get back to you, Ellie.
Yeah,
Who the hell's honking?
it's all happened. It's what?
Okay,
What?
the audio is fine. Not flicking, but not as frequently as before. So hopefully, it's now resolving itself.
Hopefully, I'm still making another background while we're doing it.
Well, what do people want to talk about? And it's doing some
Design
background
work.
design. Hopefully, it's still a Thomas Frank.
How bad does Billy Piper look now?
Although
Can't
we'll be
say
covering most of it.
I don't know. I will.
Let's see. Has anyone else got any? So the good thing is, like Potato Stew said, the audio is fine, which is all good.
That's always good.
Exactly. What's Morton Barley said. BBC Sport, Brentford and England coach Justin Cochrane is set to join Thomas Frank at Spurs. Yep. And you know what? I also saw Justin Cochrane tweeted back in 2022 or something when Alfie Devine and Dane Scarlett came onto the pitch for Spurs, how delighted he is to see two of the boys that he's worked closely with getting an opportunity in the first team. I don't think I've loved an assistant manager more.
Mm-hmm.
What a partnership we've got. We might have the right team for my boy. We might just see Alfie Devine. I think he'll go out on loan. I think he still needs a loan unless they elevate him that much. But I think he needs a championship loan. and then come back fresh, because the boy is a star in the making, an absolute star in the goddamn making. And when it's his chance in the Spurs team, he will grab it. Not saying he'll be first team all the time to begin with, but he won't be going anywhere. He'll be around that team and a vital part of that midfield in the years to come if Spurs keep him, and if they don't, you're going to be happy.
Mm.
Spot on. Spot on, Dan.
How the fuck does this work? Oh, come on.
Literally cannot wait for the Franklin to start.
I'm
It
trying
is
to find
going
the
to be-
background. There we go. That's a good one.
Oh, Mickey.
I'm trying to find the background that's going to please everyone, because we're never going to please everyone.
Arsene Wenger.
There you go. Shem, we've got a
No.
members chat. Thank you for supporting the Coffee channel, the Coffee
Thank
Company.
you so much.
All support. Frankie goes to Tottenham. Damn right.
Indeed.
Damn right. He goes to Tottenham. Soon I'm going to have to change it to Frankie comes to Tottenham. I don't know why I keep saying Tottenham like Ozzy Ardiles when I go to say it.
Hollywood.
It's got to be today or tomorrow, buddy. It's got to be. We're hoping. What time is it back home now? 3 o'clock. So there's still plenty of time. They announced Ange around 5-ish, didn't they? Your time.
Yeah.
So there's still plenty of time. But I don't know why. I really thought it'd be today, but now I'm getting a feeling it'll be tomorrow. And it'll be like 9 o'clock in the morning, bang, UK time. I think it'll be. Let's have a look. We asked this yesterday, or a couple of days. People in the chat, do you reckon the end's coming today or tomorrow? What I will say is it is coming.
Yeah.
It is coming, which is all that matters. It just because you got to remember the next window doesn't open until the 16th, so it's not like he's got to get it immediately. He is a Spurs manager. It's coming. It's coming. But I just don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow.
Banjo out. I've made my background pizza.
You have, which is
Because why not? I like pizza.
sure.
Hopefully the StreamYard gods see that we've offered it pizza. Oh no. And Ian has made a membership announcement as well. Good to see it, Ian. Thank you so much for 15.
Tomorrow.
I can't believe people are watching this.
Do you know? No, mate. For me, the flicking has completely gone now. It has been since I came back.
I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave and come back.
You leave and come back, and then we'll see if it's done it. I will say, whilst you're leaving, I've seen this man back in the chat. I really, really am. Loved seeing him all the time on Tottenham on tour and seeing his comments after the fact. I hope you're good and well. He's going for tomorrow. This is what I thought. Do you know what, Dan? This is what I thought was going on yesterday. Ready for today. Obviously, not knowing the Justin Cochrane stuff, plus international duty. I thought all the internationals were done, but the French under-21s are playing today. But we'll see. Tomorrow it's coming. Ellie indica for the Totting.
Fucking makes me want pizza.
Yeah. Mate, do you know what? I heard that yesterday. I was watching something. I can't remember what it was. I was with Ilana. The Waka Waka, the actual real song came on. I was just sitting down looking at my phone.
No, I don't care.
Mate, I got up, I was dancing around the living room.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? And then it got to 17th. I don't know how. She goes, yeah, I get it. She's like, yep, I've got it. So where else are we? Morton, Barley.
I don't know how. We won.
Nobody in a franchise is a star player. It's all about the team. And that during games and also in the post-match lap of appreciation, which happens whatever the result. Exactly. This is one of the things he implements that I love. I think Eddie Howe does the same as well. I love seeing Morton Barley in the chat. I can't remember if we're regular in ours here or Tottenham on tour.
No,
but
it's
I'm always
regular in
delighted.
Savage chat. You see him in Savage chat.
I'm delighted to see him coming into ours and hopefully Tottenham on tour when we dual stream or stream individually. Love what he has to say. But yeah, Tonk, he is. Do you remember when with Mauricio Pochettino, if Harry Kane scored a hat-trick, 2 goals, whatever, and everyone used to heap praise on the interviewers used to heap praise on Harry Kane? He was like, yeah, Harry Kane's good, but it's the team. It's like he never let anyone get special praise, even if they've scored a hat-trick. It's incredible. It's incredible. Where is the
Indeed.
pineapple? Agabar's asking on the pizza.
There's no pineapple on pizza.
I have to say, Ilana loves her pizza, and when she goes on a pizza kind of craving, we have it like once a week for like a month,
Yeah.
and we haven't had it. Now I'm seeing this. The subliminal messaging is really getting to me.
Good to see you, Vindaloo. Have a wonderful day, buddy. Have a wonderful day. Just subscribe. Big up, guys. Cheers, Morton
I hope
Barley.
that's Morton Barley. I hope that's to both channels. Listen, Tottenham on tour, buddy. I can't wait to see you in Tottenham, mate. Welcome to the family.
We are doing
As I said,
later.
Mark, just in case new people have come in, we were meant to do a show yesterday with me and Eugene, which will be a monthly show on the 1st or 2nd of every month to review everything Frank has done the month before, from tactics to interviews to how the squad are developing, blah, 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 blah. And we were meant to do it yesterday because we thought we were going to get the major announcement from Tottenham yesterday. It didn't come. And what we want is when he does his first interview with Tottenham and it gets aired, we want to use that as well in the discussion. So if there is announcements that we moved it to today. If there is no announcement officially to today, move to tomorrow. So at the moment, if Tottenham make the announcement 11 p.m. UK time, there will be a show if the announcement is made. If it's not, it will be tomorrow.
Brian, if you get a try north of Brooklyn, great pizza. Good to know.
Ilana loves her pizza. But do you know what? I'm going to say something here with pizzas. People try this. I now, unless Ilana, we only get one pizza, do the vegetarian pizzas. Vegetarian pizzas taste so much better than meat pizzas.
I rarely have meat on my pizza now.
I've worked literally. I told this to Lily White Lane. I think it's the oil that comes off the meat or whatever.
Yeah, it does.
But vegetarian pizzas are so much better than meat pizzas. Every time I order a pizza, we get one each. Vegetarian. They're so much better. Try it.
We've got a super chat from Michael Hellman. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Saying Thomas Frank is a big deal, and it's time for Ange and folk to wrap it up and get on side. Come on, you Spurs. Some people are going to have to. People are upset and they're hurt over what's happened, and that's perfectly fine to be in that sort of boat. What's got to happen is Thomas Frank he's got to pull them in. He's got to pull them in now, and the only way he can pull them is results on a football pitch. That's what he's got to do. Results on a football pitch. The more wins he gets, and the team playing well, scoring loads of goals, that will bring people on side, and that's what we got to do.
Again, this is the thing. There's a whole big hoopla going on about Frank or anti-Frank or pro-Frank, whatever. Let's just get behind this man. He will bring new ideas on the most important thing we wanted and needed. And once he's official, I honestly think once people listen to him in that first interview he gives for Spurs, a lot of people will jump on board because they'll be like, this guy actually speaks something I can understand and appreciate. So then it's all on him. But like I said, I will be the staunchest of staunchest defenders of him through the good times.
He's got to be given a chance. It's tomorrow then. Morton Barley is saying Tottenham on tour, done and dusted.
Big up, buddy. Where is Morton Barley? Where are you based? You're on this side of the pond.
UK.
UK? Okay. I will be doing a lot more shows as well, more conducive to UK North America time, as well as the times we go. Obviously, they're available on catch up and whatever. And I might do some early evening stuff, UK time. So there'll be a lot more since this Frank announcement or direction to go there. I seem to have got the bug back and be happy. So there will be more.
Jessica thinks it will be 11 a.m. So that's good to know.
She's gone very precise on the time, Jessica.
Round table talk. Veggie pizzas is where it's at. Veggie pizzas are
fine. Right.
Meats is fine. One is you need one. I am a true believer and the maximum amount of toppings you should have on a pizza is 2. So whether it's ham and mushroom, or just plain mushroom, or just prosciutto cotto, or I don't think you should have more than 1 topping on a pizza.
Yeah, I like this. Do you know what it is as well now? Like when I've gone teetotal, the alcohol-free market has got big.
I tried
now.
it this morning. I tried this morning an alcohol-free sparkling wine. It was quite good,
Mate. The wines. I
Quite
mean, I used to love drinking red wine. That was my favourite drink. The red wines are incredible. The Guinness, they're so good. But what I'm saying now, the variation of vegetarian pizzas now are incredible. Incredible. Yeah. So yeah, it's where it's at. Ilana loves her pepperoni. I love pepperoni, but vegetarian pizzas are where it's at.
Bobby's saying, I'm not pro Frank or anti Ange. I'm 100% full Spurs pushing forward. I couldn't see that happening with Ange. I agree with you. I said it yesterday. Ange Postecoglou is the sledgehammer. The wall was rotten. We can all agree on that. The wall was rotten. From the end of Poch to Nuno to Conte to Jose to Ryan Mason, the wall was rotten. Perhaps Ange Postecoglou was the sledgehammer we needed to knock down the wall, fully get rid of the wall, or the wrecking ball. But now we've got a man who builds things. We've got a builder here. Frank the Builder, not Bob the Builder. We've got Frank the Builder.
I have to say two things very, very quickly. First of all, before I forget it, Robbie, Lily White Lane is in the room. Your ears must have been burning because he's one of the guys I converted after speaking to him about vegetarian pizzas. Robbie, how much better are vegetarian pizzas than meat pizzas? And secondly, I actually think I'm going to get a Spurs shirt from DH Gate, and I'm going to get the number manager. Thomas Frank has been, 17 or whatever, and gets 17 Frank on the back.
It's a good idea, actually.
What I'm going to do, actually, it is what I'm going to do.
Morton Barley's originally from Wrexham, so he's from the Republic of Dave. Okay. After their 62 years to retire and live in the county of Galway, Republic of Ireland, must be beautiful. Kudos is saying, I love all types of pizza. Well, kudos. Sono Italiano, so pizza, sono pizza. I love pizza. Get out of my shop. I'm telling you it is. Get out of my shop.
See, Robbie knows Robbie knows pizza. Robbie knows pizza.
Where are my Italians here?
I am an adopted Italian. I'm adopted Italian.
Have a great day, Bobby, bro. Definitely, I'm going to be reaching out to you very, very soon. While getting active, buddy, you are coming on. One of the first people I'm coming to. Going to breed some new blood, like we like to do on Tottenham on Tour, and get some people on and do shows. And he's one of the first people I'm coming for.
Veggie pepperoni is fire too. There's some good anchovies, black olives, and pepperoni are my go-tos.
Anchovies, I love anchovies. Ilana hates them, but I love them.
T-shirts for Thomas the Frank engine. We got to do it.
We're going to have some come out. We need to talk about that, Ben. We need to think of some ideas.
Is Frank the new Nuno? We don't know.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Mate, I love it when I see this. It's so true. There's certain things you hear and you go, what the hell? And it's so true.
Yeah, I got that wrong. Well, it's that thing. There are also pizzas. Pizza Siciliana is square. If you get a pizza, it's square and it's a bit more durry. So those are square. It's just so...
You sound like the guy from Barstool Sports with his pizza.
Not Dave Portnoy. I don't like Dave Portnoy. I'm not a fan. Big fan of cheese pizza.
Oh, Dave, you know what? Davey, every time we have our pre-match meal every season, every season, and we sit at a certain table, not the table we sit at, Ben, with the people that get there early. We all have our pre-match meal every single time. I don't even know why the menu. He just goes.
Portnoy isn't a Tottenham fan, is it?
He is. He is.
Still don't really like him. Still don't really like him.
He is.
I'm not the biggest fan of Barstool Sports, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean,
but he does like his pizza, and one of the things I will respect about Dave Portnoy is he doesn't give his pizza 10 out of 10 if he doesn't think the pizza's good. If he thinks the pizza's shit, he will tell them this isn't good. And I respect that. I do respect that. Barstool Sports is shit. It is.
Oh, you elevated that. He had just said crap. You went up a level.
It is shit.
I haven't taken you to sliced pizza and Epping.
No, we've not gone to slice.
I can't really take our mother.
Why? Because the only pizza she accepts is Pizza Express, which is god awful.
Because I know that she'll cause a scene in there, and I'm not going to go back in there.
Why?
Morton Bar. I knew there was a reason. I love this man. Not for the hangover part. I've been 17 years sober in July, but I get where you're going from, mate. Cold Chinese, cold pizza, cold Indian.
Never cold pizza.
Oh, mate, it's incredible.
I don't like cold pizza.
Like I said, sometimes I order more just so I can have it cold the next day. Cold Chinese, though, cold Chinese is all three that I said, Indian, pizza, Chinese, but Chinese is on another level. Chinese, completely different eliteness. More than barley, you must have had cold Chinese. Not the rice and stuff.
No,
the rice
it isn't. The whole...
Mate.
I don't like congealed mozzarella.
Mate,
no, I want it fresh.
Mate, cold Chinese, honestly, not the rice dishes and everything, because obviously the rice stiffens. But like when you've got a chicken chow mein, or you've got a chicken or prawn, whatever dish, cold Chinese is absolutely on another level.
Something we need to try that Kuva thinks we should try is a Rogan Josh lasagna.
Nice. Sounds disgusting.
Kuva's going now. Kuva's going to bollock you.
Cold Chinese. People that haven't tried it or turning their nose up against it, up at it, try it. Trying.
What the hell would we call it anyway?
A Rogan Josh lasagna.
No, what sort of fusion? Italian.
Yeah,
Sleepy Mocha has got it. You either get it.
I agree. I like fresh pizza.
Or cold.
I only pizza when it's hot. I don't like cold pizza. I don't like it.
You've just never been a student. That's true.
On a hot summer's day, letting the chow mein go cold before eating.
I love the Joe. Morton Barley, you and I are going to be absolutely the best of virtual friends. This man is preaching. It's like we were separated at birth, even though he's older than myself. Mate. It's like, you know, when you have those two chains and your long lost family members, Morton Barley. That is me and Morton Barley.
Will unfortunately supports Tottenham because he's my brother, and we all support Tottenham. We have this rule: you don't get to choose your football club. People think they can choose their football club. The only time you're allowed to choose your football club is when you don't come from a family that watches football and you want to choose a football club. Then you've got to go through the rigmarole of local team versus this. I like this player. Like Bobby likes Sheringham because he watched Teddy Sheringham and then he became obsessed with him, and that's why he supported Tottenham. And loads of people started watching football because of a certain player. When you come from a family that supports a team, there's no other option. If I said to I want to support another team, I would have been disowned. I would have been disowned.
My you know the story. My dad said to me, I can support any team I want as long as it ain't Arsenal. After telling me that both sides of my family support Spurs, support whatever team you want, but not Arsenal. And then I just followed suit. But mate, there's no reheating a pizza.
Well, I have discovered the air fryer is capable of doing it.
Oh, mate, do you know what? The invention of the air fryer has changed the game for me. When Ilana's away because I can't cook, my God, the air fryer is just like the biggest life hack in the world.
I do like.
It's an air fryer that's used in Subway. Is that what it was?
No, it was a toaster oven. It was just a very powerful toaster oven.
Let me just check Spurs again.
I was surprised because I did one of the crappy Marks and Spencer's pizzas in the air fryer the other day. Mainly the air comes down from the top. It was soft
And
underneath.
it also because it's dry.
No, but it was soft underneath. It was soft but dry, and the topping was crispy.
Mm.
It was almost basically.
So you had a deep fried pizza. You are officially Scottish. You're officially Scottish. If I want to go to Crispy Pizza in New York, I want to go to Crispy Pizza.
I haven't got good enough hair to go.
I was 70 last April, so you can be my long lost son. I like it. Air fryer for 5 minutes. Next level leftover. I'm gonna have to try that now. We've got an air fryer at home.
Mate,
Yeah, but I don't have
air
leftover-
fryers are game changers.
Ring up Papa John's.
What? Make a Papa John's order and eat it tomorrow.
Mate, I'll tell you one thing. Papa John's, one thing I will say, Papa John's is a million times better back home than it is over here.
I wouldn't call it controversial. I just don't like it.
Okay, so just a bit of breaking news regarding Tottenham.
Yeah.
And it's 1 minute. It's a big bit, not an official announcement, but it's come from Gary Jacob 1 minute ago. Klaus Norgard is also, there's another member of his staff coming. Fitness coach Tom Perryman could also make the move from Brentford to Spurs. So there is a lot more of his staff. Yeah. It's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow.
I think they're taking a lot of the recruitment team as well.
Yeah.
Which I feel actually quite sad about because I don't really want Brentford to be relegated, but this is what we've got to do. If we want Thomas Frank to work at Spurs, you can't just bring him and his coaching team. You've got to bring the people. You've got to bring the data team. You've got to bring them over. I bet
one of the data people are coming already.
I think Tony Bloom's going to be rubbing his hands saying his arch rival Brentford is going to be we have Alpesh is in the house. Good to see you, Alpesh, European champion. What's really changed at Spurs from the board down? Who's running the club? I seem to think back to square one. Halogen is the next best thing in cooking. Big up, Halogen.
No, sucks.
Air fryer. Air fryer.
Proper old Argos. Paraffin powered Argos.
Big up the Arga. The Papa John's next door to me. I don't know if you've had the Papa John's next door to me. It was the Papa John's next to me is amazing.
Yeah, over here it's not as good as it is back home.
Katz's Deli is the food place, and I wasn't enamored. I wasn't enamored by Katz's Deli, and that we're related to them. We're related to them.
Well, they are European champions.
Firstly, European champions, but remember, our grandfather who moved to the UK was a Katz, and our great grandfather was a Katz.
On which side?
Benny Curran.
Oh, yeah,
so our grandmother, her father was Benjamin Katz, and he changed his name to Curran. So we are actually Katzes, except for being Kaufmans. So we are related to the Katz family. It's a shame. I really like the name Katz. Can we take their medical team as well? Yes, please. Yeah,
the fitness coach is coming. If the fitness coach is going to be coming, which is massive, we'll have to wait and see.
Tell you what, here's the thing.
We'll have to wait and see, but it's developing more and more, isn't it? There's more and more people coming. Also, I will say with people that think Chinese over here is fucking night and day compared to incredible here. What vegetables, mate? There's not a lot of vegetables that I don't love. There's not a lot of vegetables I don't love. But I have to have some chili peppers.
Broccoli is allowed on pizza because broccoli is Italian. Broccoli is an Italian.
I thought I was mad at the Celtics. I used to like having broccoli on a pizza. They thought I was nuts.
Yeah,
broccoli is allowed.
It's not Italian.
Yes, it is.
Just because it's got illy on the end of it doesn't mean it's
broccoli is Italian.
You know that each pizza place is different. But when I've tried Papa John's at 3 different locations here, and I used to, wherever I was when I ordered a pizza, whether it be a mate's house or whatever, it was always Papa John's and always a lot better. But you're right that it can depend on the actual location itself completely, Rayman. And big up to you. I haven't seen you for a while.
We got Angus is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. The runners-up in England. Make
Exactly.
sure you know.
The back-to-back-to-back
Cats open
runners
the
up.
pigeons.
The back-to-back-to-back runners up, as Wrexham say, with the back-to-back-to-back promotions.
We got Paigey as well. Good to see you, Paigey. Hopefully you're well. Good afternoon, Barbaric. Good to see you, buddy.
The great man.
I love pineapple, even sliced potatoes on a pizza, not all together though. One of the things I learned from my friend in Bari, not from he's from Puglia. He's from near Bari. He likes red onion and potatoes on his pizza. Square pizza, more durry, more the Sicilian style base, but with potato and red onion. That's what he likes. Actually quite good. European champions isn't for everyone, Angus.
Exactly.
Someone's got to be a European champion.
Exactly. How's that striker hunt going?
The striker.
How's that going?
Angus texts me every single day about 30 times, all with transfer rumours. What about all the players Arsenal?
You know what? Angus is a buzzword bingo, buzzwords, phrases, and bit words and phrases lover, because he sees everything and just
he takes it as gospel.
Yeah.
Arsenal
I really don't need the info on what strikers you may or may not be getting and be linked with all season and then end up with neither. Mate, do you know what? Do you know what? The way they're going about it, I've just started watching Morton Barley season 4 of the Wrexham documentary. Do you know what? They've done so well out of that documentary, but it's really well done. And both of them have just, I mean, what's it? Ryan Reynolds' wife, Blake, has got into Wrexham so bad. She's like addicted. But it's a great story. It's a great story from, and the people of Wrexham.
As I'm really happy for them that they've built that football club. I'm not going to say they've done it the right way, because they've put a load of money into it. So of course they're going to go through the leagues. But the way they've brought that community together is nothing less than absolutely incredible. What they've done is amazing, bringing the community involved.
100% agreed. And you got to remember, at the very start, the Wrexham fans, when they said them, were like, "Is this some kind of joke? Are you doing this just for whatever?" And you could understand their reservations, but what they have done and how they've kept the fans at the centre of everything, I just hope they get that stadium, because they need, if they get into with them in the Championship, their budget that they have, yes, they've got the big money from them too, but now you're talking about big boy clubs. Now you're talking about big boys clubs that will.
And then Sim looking for Daigle now. And then Sim.
Are they?
Are they?
They are. They are.
Tell them 5 minutes. The coffee show hasn't finished yet.
When did he message that? He messaged that a minute ago.
You got 5 minutes, Brian, before you have to go. Big up Sam as well. European heritage, yes. Why are they looking for Brian?
Because they want me to probably go on their show.
They are adding into the Tottenham Yeah, they are. They are. Good to see you, West Coast Spurs. Let's raid We Are Tottenham. We can raid We Are Tottenham. I don't think they need my viewers, because, but we will definitely send viewers over. Here we go. YouTube studio. Here we go. It's great to see what they've done. It's great what they've done. The salad with no dressing. Tell Ben and Sim, important pizza talk. Yes, correct. You do not stop at a pizza. Here we go. Let's send them. Let's raid the boys. Let's give the coffee customization. Here we go.
Mate, Joe, I think that's a first that someone's come into this show to say that We Are Tottenham TV are looking for me. Then I checked my WhatsApp to see Ben just went, Brian Daigle, where are you?
I fear for Brentford next season. Yeah,
That's brilliant.
I forgot to say, Will's arm is still the highlight of the show.
I have to say as well, with Morgan Barley, I mean, my first memory of Wrexham ever was obviously when they knocked Arsenal out of the FA Cup in 1990, before we won it, with a Mickey Thomas free kick right at the end, and they were still in the league then. And then, obviously, great, but until they took over, I completely forgot about them. Like, never entered my head.
So they went into the National League, didn't they?
They went into the National League. They had protests where they marched to the chairman. They did everything. Insane. Just a football, one of the oldest clubs in the what, and it's like the way that it's just been left to rot. And they've come in, and you've just seen what they've done is nothing short of miraculous and wonderful at the same time.
This is a very easy answer. Tottenham is known as Little Russia. Tottenham is known as Little Russia. So all the Ashkenazi Jewish people that came to the UK all moved to Tottenham. And remember, 2 stops on the tube is Stamford Hill, the most Jewish area, and Golders Green in the UK. So that area of North London is very, very Jewish. It always has been. Not so much anymore. Most of them either moved to East London or they moved out to where I am in Essex. But yeah, that's the reason, because the stadium is known as the area around it's called Little Russia. MGB from a Forest fan, great move.
MGB.
Who's MGB?
Well, it's a type of car.
I know it's a type of car, but who knows? But we are going to start wrapping up the show there. Before we do our things, we are going to raid in a channel that probably doesn't need raiding, because no one needs to know the mothership, the heroes known as Ben and Sim from We Are Tottenham TV. Morgan Gibbs-White is MGB. What? Surely he's MGW.
I think that's better be Morgan Gibbs-White.
I hope if we get in Thomas Frank and Morgan Gibbs-White in the same window, Daniel Levy is coming to your house for dinner, Brian. He's coming over to your house.
Mate, no, I've been saying if this year I get Thomas Frank in, check, Gibbs-White or Eze, one of them in, check, and Daniel Levy out this window or this summer or this season, check, the celebration I'm going to have. I said I'll be celebrating for 1 month. I think I'll be celebrating for 1 year.
And a trophy.
Well, listen, there's 2 players I've wanted, 1 manager I've wanted, and a chairman out. Listen, if a trophy didn't come this year, but we got Levy out, that is the trophy. That is the trophy.
But without further ado, we're going to end the show there. I want everyone that's in my stream to go into the We Are Tottenham TV chat and spam coffee raid. Thank you so much for watching today's show. We will be back tomorrow for the Kauffie Company and Tottenham on. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take it away, Aki.
Yeah, as I said, I'm going to go straight away, Ben. She won't see me in the back end. I'm going to go over to them. If Frank is announced, there'll be a show on Tottenham on Tour. If he's not, we will be dual streaming on Tottenham on Tour and the Kauffie Company tomorrow. Thanks for everyone joining the show and sticking with us during Flickergate.
Yeah.
I will say, Thomas, Frank, Thomas, Frank, and as always, Levy out.
And as always, if you submit what the cough is brewing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. Then when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore